You know, right this very second, there's a silent, tireless factory working away inside you. And at the same time, have you ever felt how a simple, quiet sound can just completely change your state of mind? Today, we're diving into these two incredible worlds, the body's nonstop processor and the mind's gentle whisper. And we're going to see how they're surprisingly connected. So, on one side, you've got this internal factory working 24/7, no breaks. And on the other side, the mind's gentle whisper, a source of this incredible calm. I mean, what could these two possibly have in common? Well, it turns out a whole lot more than you'd think. Both are actually these super sophisticated systems designed to process noise and bring us back to balance. Okay, first up, let's head into that silent factory. We are talking about your liver. And let me tell you, it is so much more than just a filter. You should really think of it as the body's master chemical processing plant, humming along behind the scenes all day, every day. And here's the key thing to get. The liver doesn't just trap junk. Its main job is all about transformation. It takes these potentially harmful things, breaks them down, and literally changes their chemical structure into safer forms. That way, other organs like your kidneys and intestines can easily get them out of your body. It's a master transformer, really. And the sheer amount of work it does, it's mind-boggling. I mean, every single day, your liver is busting up old red blood cells, neutralizing toxic stuff that comes from the protein you eat, dealing with medications or maybe that glass of wine you had. It's also deactivating hormones that have done their job and even processing extra cholesterol. It's a total multitasking powerhouse. Let's just zoom in on one process to see how brilliant this is, the urea cycle. So when your body uses protein, it makes this toxic byproduct called ammonia. Really nasty stuff if you just let it build up. But the liver, it swoops in, grabs that ammonia, and through a neat chemical trick, converts it into a much safer compound called urea. Then it just releases that urea into the blood, where the kidneys can easily filter it out. From dangerous to harmless, just like that. So you can really think of the liver as this super sophisticated logistics manager. It knows exactly where everything needs to go. Waste from old blood cells, that gets packed into bile and sent out through the intestines. Urea, shipped out via the blood to the kidneys. Drugs, old hormones, they can go either way. It's this beautifully efficient system for taking out the trash. Okay, so the liver is an absolute expert at processing all this internal chemical noise. But let's be real, our bodies and minds have to process so much more than that, right? What about the constant chatter, the stress, the just overwhelming noise of modern life? How in the world do we process that? All right, let's take a deep breath and completely shift gears. We're moving from the body's loud, busy factory into the mind's quiet space. We're going to talk about a phenomenon that offers a real sanctuary from all that external overload, the gentle world of ASMR. Now, for anyone who hasn't really experienced it, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. What that feels like is this pleasant, kind of tingly sensation that can start on your scalp and just wash down your spine. And it's triggered by these really specific, gentle sounds, things like soft whispering, slow tapping, or even the crinkling of paper. But you know, it goes way beyond just a physical sensation. At its heart, ASMR is really about something deeper. Just like this quote says, it's about comfort. It's a genuine invitation to slow everything down, to step away from the rush and just be for a minute. And these gentle sounds, they have real, actual effects on our bodies. Listening to ASMR can literally slow your heart rate down. It can help loosen up that tension you're holding in your shoulders or your jaw. It guides your breathing into this deeper, more relaxed rhythm. It's like a direct antidote to the body's fight or flight stress response. And the psychological side is maybe even more powerful. You often hear affirmations in ASMR, like, you are safe, you are calm. These words work to process those feelings of being overwhelmed or not good enough. It's a gentle whisper reminding you that right here, right now, you don't have to worry. You are enough. Okay, so we have a tireless chemical plant on one side and a gentle, calming whisper on the other. They seem like they're from totally different universes, right? Well, this is where it all comes together. Let's look at their profound shared purpose. And here it is, the big aha moment. Look at this. The liver processes chemical noise, toxins, ammonia, old hormones, and it neutralizes them. Meanwhile, ASMR processes mental noise, stress, anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, and it transforms those feelings into calm. They are both working towards the exact same goal, restoring your body's natural balance. So, what this all means is that both the liver and ASMR are incredibly powerful processors. One is biological, handling the chemical clutter of just being alive. The other is sensory and psychological, handling the mental clutter of our crazy modern world. But both are essential for transforming disruptive, potentially harmful stuff into a state of healthy calm. So that brings us to the most important part of all of this. If we have these two amazing processing systems, one physical and one mental, well, it just makes sense that we need to take care of both of them, right? I really want to leave you with this powerful thought. We all get that eating well supports our liver. That makes sense. But so often we see rest and relaxation as being unproductive or even lazy. This idea completely reframes that. Relaxation isn't laziness. It is essential maintenance. It's an active form of care for your mental processing system. So, the final question I want to leave you with is this. Knowing that your body is constantly quietly working to process all that internal noise, and that your mind really needs help processing all the external noise, how are you going to quiet the noise, both inside and out, to find your balance?